Have you ever been told that you were talking in your sleep and had absolutely no memory of it? You're not alone. Around 70% of people experience this at some point. Yet almost everything people believe about it turns out to be wrong. Stay with me until the end, because by the time we're done, the way you think about sleep will never be quite the same. There are three things we're going to break down today. What is your brain actually doing in those moments? How does stress play into this? And why the answer might surprise you. And when should you actually start paying attention to it? Let's get into it. Here's the first thing most people get completely wrong. Sleep talking has nothing to do with your secrets coming out. Your brain, while you sleep, is essentially running a nightly filing system. It's sorting through everything you experienced during the day, deciding what matters, what doesn't, and where everything goes. During that sorting process, particularly as you shift between sleep stages, the part of your brain responsible for speech can briefly switch on without warning. What comes out isn't meaningful. It's incomplete. It's noise from a system mid-process. Researchers tracked sleep talkers over 6 months and found that fewer than 1 in 10 episodes produced anything close to a full sentence. The rest was fragments. Half-words, murmurs, sounds that meant nothing at all. Your brain isn't giving anything away, it's just working out loud. Now, here's where it gets interesting: the stress connection. Most people assume stress causes sleep talking. That's not quite accurate. What stress actually does is pull your sleep into shallower territory. And in that shallower sleep, you spend more time in the transitional stages where these episodes are most likely to occur. So you were probably already doing this far more than you realized, just without anyone around to notice, and without waking up aware of it. A study conducted during university exam season found a 40% rise in sleep-talking episodes. But the brain's underlying process hadn't changed at all. The mechanism was the same, only the frequency went up, and people became more conscious of it happening. Stress doesn't create the behavior, it just turns up the volume. Now for the part that's worth taking seriously. If sleep talking has been part of your life since you were young, there's genuinely nothing to be concerned about. Your brain simply has a habit of being a little vocal during the night. But if it starts suddenly in adulthood, especially if it comes with physical movement, acting things out, or disrupted sleep, that's a different story. It could point to something called REM Sleep Behavior Disorder, where the body's natural stillness during dreaming breaks down and physical responses begin to follow the dream. Talking is usually just the earliest sign. This can sometimes be connected to neurological changes worth discussing with a doctor, not as a reason to panic, but as a reason to pay attention. New, sudden, and ongoing? Get it checked. Lifelong habit? You're fine. So let's bring it all together. Sleep talking is your brain organizing itself, not exposing you. Stress doesn't create it, it just makes it more visible. And the only version of it that deserves real attention is the kind that appears out of nowhere in adult life. Your mind is always processing, always sorting, always working through something. Most nights, it does all of that quietly. But every so often, it forgets to keep it to itself. If content like this makes you look at the human mind differently, you're in the right place. Mind Decoded is where we go deeper than the surface on everything your brain is doing, awake or asleep. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.